Hello, fellow traders. 'Tis I, TheRumpledOne, coming to you on Friday, April the 12th. The year's 2024. Let's talk trading. Weekly wrap-up. These videos are for educational purposes only. Your results may differ from mine. And just a friendly reminder, risk management. Always make sure you never lose any more than you want to lose on any single trade. So, if we take a look at the week, we can see we're just 5 pips, 6 pips above the low for the week. We have a huge candle. In fact, we have an outside bar. We broke through last week's high and last week's low. And all of the open gaps have filled. And just noticing the dollar yen's approaching the 153. I'm still waiting for a nice short opportunity. You can see the past 3 days we broke out of the opening range for the month, putting it now 102, almost 103 pips below the daily open. Huge, huge, huge. So we're below the opening range for the week, below the opening range for the month, and below the opening range for the year. And speaking of the year, 272 pips below the yearly open, and we are making new lows for the year right here. In fact, we're in a launch pad 2440s, but it's everything's red, so I don't think it's time to go long. Even though there will be some news at the top of the hour, there may be an opportunity there to go long. Maybe. Wouldn't count on it. Lots of inside bar action you can see here with the gray and the blue. And we are below that weekly inside bar low. And we broke below the monthly and the daily this week. So, inside bar traders, if you took those shorts, you were definitely rewarded. 111 pip range today on the pound, which that used to be like that would be a underperforming day, but lately that's pretty nice performance. You can see the pound yen clocking in at 240 pips down. So I wonder if something must be going on with the pound. Looks like it's getting killed. Except against New Zealand dollar. It's actually up 20 pips from the open. Oh, and just to let everybody know, a couple reasons. Yesterday, I volunteer and have lots of stuff on my Thursdays have just gotten jam-packed, so that's one reason there wasn't a video. And the second reason is my cell phone broke, so I've got to find me another cell phone. It's always something. Okay, right now we have a new M30, and it looks like we've just come up through the launch pad. So I think we were down around 40. Actually, we had a low of 47 there. I think that's what I said it was in the launch pad. But you can see it turned right around and started coming back up. And you can see green rats. You can start thinking about feasting here. But I would take profits pretty quick. Or at least I'd start moving that stop pretty quick. You can see here at 124.47, that was actually S3. So pivot traders out there saw that and just started buying. But it had broke through S1 and S2 with no stop. But S3, you usually don't see S3 that often. Let's see. Bambino Flex indicator said to go short. But the trading pivot trading plan said to go long near the pivot, so it looks like the Bambino Flex indicator had it correct. And we've got a bunch of missed H4 pivots here. So these are all targets for the near future. On the daily, we had a missed pivot yesterday. And so far, that's the only missed pivot right now for this year, because we've taken out all the other ones. You can see this one got taken out. That one got taken out. Those are obvious missed pivots. That one. Oh, let's take a look at the week. No missed pivots so far this year. And for the day, or rather for the month, no missed pivots this month, or this year, or last year. We've still have 3 out in 2022. And in and out of the upper wick zone, and in and out of the lower wick zone to the downside there. Huge trade. Anybody trading the wick zone paid off. In fact, I think I had mentioned something the other day about, because of the way these daily candles I've been looking, it's almost smart to just trade the previous day's high or low breakouts because of the compressed ranges. Let's see, let's go back to a daily chart. So, you can see it right here, like on this one, we didn't break out, but here we broke out. Here we broke out, and then here we broke out again. So if you can wait, or if you just want to put a pending order out there, a limit to buy or short at those daily extremes, previous days high and low, some days they won't trigger, but other days they trigger, and if you can manage to trade, there's some pips to be had. And looking at the weekly range, 262, 91 percentile. High minus, previous high 26, previous low minus low 92. High minus to close for the rats, right now 255 for the red rats and 7 for the green rats, because right now the green rats should be feasting. High minus open 86, open minus low 176. So weekly crossover traders, there's definitely money to be had there. And we can look here at the H1 chart with the psychologicals. You can see we crossed the 50. We're now at 55. This is the ask line, in case you're wondering. The reason I have it only on ask is because this is for buying, looking for longs, playing the green rat. Here you can see we put in a 3-ball and put in another one, and this is on M1, and you can see here playing that lowest high or playing the previous S3 support 3 3 ball here. You can see those trades will be paying off at the moment. And we do this every day. Once again, looking at M30, we covered that previous M30, heading towards indicator 2. Now let's see, we are ending the second full trading week for the month. So we're basically the middle of the month here. So for April, we have 262 pips so far. If we want to look at the year-to-date accumulated range, you can see we pushed it out to 446. And we're definitely lagging. And so for the ATR, so ATR for April, right now we're sitting at 389. And if we look at ATR percentage, we're at 67% of the ATR. So you can see here, we'll say last year we only had 1 month over 100. We had one at 99. So once again, really compressing the range. Close minus open percentage, we're down 2.05% from the yearly open. Just to get an idea. Once again, 446 accumulation. You can see we haven't even matched January's last year. It's just been very compressed trading. And looking here at the daily chart, seller strong control is pretty obvious. We exceeded the previous day's range by 43.4. Or was that the previous day's range? I forget. Let's see. We crossed below the previous mid, crossed below the pivot, lower, high, lower, low on the day. If we take a look at the week, actually on the week we had an inside bar followed by an outside bar followed by another outside bar. Once again, seller strong control. Cross below the previous midpoint. And for the month, seller strong control below the lower wick zone. Cross below the previous mid and below the pivot. Lower, high, lower, low. So everything's screaming lower, lower, lower. So fellow traders, that's pretty much it for the weekly wrap up. I hope you're having a very good trading day, week, month, year, career for that matter. And I'm going to wish you all a fun and safe weekend. Once again, thank you for tuning into the videos. And question, if you're watching this video and you used to go out to Crestlick, it seems like people on Crestlick, I don't know where they all have gone. I think they're playing on Discord or something. But I'm just wondering if you guys or if you traders are going to come back. So when you do come back, always remember and never forget, It's not what you trade, it's how you trade it. So go out there and drain the banks. This is the Rumpled One, over and out.